Shiba Inu was the answer to a simple question: what would happen if cryptocurrency project was 100% run by its community? While the term DeFi literally includes the word decentralization in the definition, in its definition, this is in reference to economic status as an opposed to its eternal hierarchy. Our founder, Ryoshi, said this of our beginnings. We are an experiment in decentralized, spontaneous community building. While none of us could have imagined it at the time, this was the start of the revolution. Projects built on the foundation of the community involvement are of the under, untamed wilderness of our future as the move further away from rigid social structures and traditional mindsets. We become free to discover new ways to solve problems and relate to one another. In a world ruled by the commodification of the time, community based projects are more than just a change of pace. They are a way to practice the radical acceptance of others. When success depends on the shared strength of the individuals who make up a collective, we are forced to shift our perspectives to align with those around us. The Shiba Inu ecosystem is our way of recognizing the importance of tearing down a long established paradigm of formal, formulaic success, building a path to the freedom of creativity in its place. A community is held together by hundreds, if not thousands, of interconnected moments. By studying those drawn to our project, we realize that the true power doesn't come from a single perspective, it comes from working together in harmony. With that thought bright in our minds, we began developing the Shiba Inu ecosystem in earnest. Why decentralization? We are standing at a pivotal moment in, in innovation. Until now, centralization has been a prerequisite for all of our official structures, political, educational and financial systems are and have always been crafted in a way that does not equally and ethically distribute power to those functioning within them. There may have been times in history where this sort of eternal configuration played an important role, but in an age with the information of the world available at the click of a button, it's time to rethink. 2021 opened our eyes to how little control the average person has in the face of those overreaching generational structures. When GameStop and AMC stock value exploded seemingly overnight, Wall Street bets which is all one word, tested the water of what it would look like to disperse control to consumers and inexperienced investors alike. It was inspiring, but it didn't last long. Just when the moment seemed to be on the brink of success, it was throttled by the bureaucracy of our centralized society. However, not before this concept of a new power among the people took root. Months before any of these events made intentional news, Raushi was already setting his 100% community based cryptocurrency experiment into motion. Cryptocurrency itself comes from the idea of disrupting routine and redefining how wealth can be acquired, which goes against traditional processes by its very nature. And yet, most of it, not if not all, cryptocurrencies function within a system of enforceable rules. It's easy to see when we look back at cases like the SEC's win over the Kim ecosystem, Kin, Kin, over the Kin ecosystem, a a centralized authority, or when we consider how the Binance Smart Chain seems to use centralized authority to offer benefits over their decentralized partnership. In the ever shifting economic landscape, cryptocurrencies which do not take their independence into their own hands struggle with a tenacious existence. When the rules of the game are changed against their favor, they have no option but to comply regardless of the consequences. But not SHIB. Our background: you can only fight the way you practice. Mywamotomusashi. Whoever that is. I can't read that. Raushi approached the creation of our community from a unique perspective. We believe through the power of collective decentralization, we can build something stronger than a centralized team ever could create. A community run token is nothing without the united individuals who give it purpose. From the early days of SHIB, we welcome known as the SHIB Army, both within our ranks and across countless other platforms. This wasn't just a nickname for many, it became part of their identity. Whether you are a new recruit or part of the old guard, if you fly under the SHIB banner, you must embrace our founding principles. We start from zero with zero. It's the spirit of our project to create something out of nothing. We were not founded from an existing community, let alone a pre-assembled, pre-assembled team. The brilliant minds behind SHIB had never collaborated before. They were a fresh team of developers, designers, moderators, marketers, and chillers. When you join join the SHIB army from anywhere in the world. You found where your talents could be best used and got to work. We love Shiba Inu dogs. We are proud of where the SHIB army originated and equally excited for our future. Our founder Ryoshi chose to start SHIB from nothing and handed the future of the currency over to the army. Starting with nothing means everything has to bring something to the table. The holders and believers in our SHIB army have been the source of all our success. You and more than 544,000 fellow holders, admins, mods, leaders of international chat rooms, social media influencers, meme makers, shillers, and most of all, friends, have been the source of all our success. Thank you. You are the real SHIB Army, and we salute you. It's what is that? Page 3, 4, something like that. Let's see. Why ETH? When comparing different blockchains, you might wonder why we chose to stay on the ETH network. The answer, like the rest of our project, is straightforward and purposeful. Our founder Raushi embarked on the SHIB journey with the predisposition predisposition towards ETH in the first place. It's already secure and well established, and it truly allows us to stay decentralized, unlike some of the bad networks. His top priority was to ensure that his project was free to change and evolve with zero outside regulations impacting it, and ETH was the way to achieve that goal. Our army is able to hold their own token in a wallet and collect payment from around the world, all while remaining independent of moderating forces. Our founder also chose to send 50% of the total supply to Vitalik Buterin's wallet because, in his words, we sent over 50% of the total supply to Vitalik. There is no guarantees without a vulnerable point, and as long as BB doesn't rug us, then Shiba will grow and survive. So I guess that is what everybody should be following is Vitalik because everybody else is out here trying to figure out who Ryoshi is and who I can't say the name Satoshi Kusama. Anyways, yeah, I think we should be listening more to Vitalik, right? Let's see. Our founders, yeah. There are aspects of ETH are these aspects of ETH are what made it perfect foundation for Shiba Swap, a truly decentralized exchange where you can trade, buy, sell, and hold to gain rewards which far outstrip the value of other staking platforms. As ETH v2 gets closer every day, bringing faster and cheaper transactions with it, ShibaSwap is poised to become the most popular and highest volume exchange with a laser focus on ERC20 tokens and the Ethereum blockchain. Like Raoshi, the creator of Shib, Vitalik Buterin is a visionary. Like Raoshi, the creator of Shib, Vitalik Buterin is a visionary. Vitalik Buterin. Vitalik Buterin. I'm going to say that again. Vitalik Buterin. It is like Ryoshi, the creator of Shib. Vitalik Buterin is a visionary. Yeah. One of the youngest billionaires in history, VB is the 27-year-old co-creator of Ethereum and until recently held half of the total supply of SHIB. It is impossible to guess whether or not Raoshi knew that exposing us to this weakness would actually become our greatest strength. Either way, on May 12th, 2021, BB and SHIB to make history in an act of astonishing empathy and alter, altruism. He responded to the humanitarian crisis on the other side of the globe by donating $1 billion to the SHIB India COVID Relief Fund. The response was entirely positive. Many believe BB had done the right thing from a moral standpoint, but that didn't prevent a wave of FUD from rippling through the cryptosphere. Even after the India transfer, BB still held over 45% of the total SHIB supply, a fact which left investors fearful of potential volatility in the future. Then, less than a week after making the largest ever crypto donation, BB executed a record breaking burn 410.24 trillion SHIB, approximately 40% of the supply, were permanently removed from circulation, an amount worth more than 6.6 billion US dollars. The implications for SHIB were incredible. This wasn't done to shave off more zeros so SHIB could reach higher values in the future. This was a deliberate act which has already changed countless lives. BB was able to introduce hope to India when they needed it most. This is the power of the SHIB army. There's 28 pages on here, so I'm probably only going to read half of this today. Uh, let's see. I'm on 7. I need to do 8 next. So I'm going to stop there for now.